Welcome back to the channel. Many people have been asking what's currently happening with price action, and of course, will price hit 1 cent by the end of the month? In this video, I'm going to reveal all. With that being said, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember guys, nothing that you've seen in this video is financially advised, so always make sure to do your own informed research. Pause the video, click the link in my description and join the Telegram group, because that's where you'll be able to stay up to date on all our latest updates, news updates, technical updates and much more. And don't forget, we've released our end of year OMI price prediction, exclusively available in Crypto Crew Premium. Click the link in my description and join that now. Now, let's talk about where price currently is, right? And we're going to have a wider look at the charts, just to give you guys a more bird's eye view perspective, right? So let's go back to our infamous chart that we always have a look at when we do these updates. I'll just make this larger for you guys. Like I said, we're trapped between these fib levels, right? And almost perfectly as well, right? We reject the 38.2 to the T. We double top at that area. Price goes all the way down. We go back to the 50% fib, we break through, and it looks like we found a new range between 61.8 and the 38.2. But really and truly, we are in no man's land. And I'll just zoom out. And those of you that watch my videos quite a bit, you should know what this is, right? No man's land is typically where we never want to trade. We never want to place trades within this level, and it's a level is basically in between a support and resistance line. So it's neither at a support or it's neither at a resistance. It's neither bullish nor is it bearish. It is in no man's land. It means anything can happen. Now, what's different with this project is how early we all are, right? We're all very early on this project, and some of you, in fact, I'm going to address some of the comments that some people made, in regards to the team not focusing on OMI holders. And I'm going to explain to you how actually indirectly they are, right? But first, let's talk about price action. So as we are trapped within this range, we have to ask ourselves, okay, right, what do we do now? What do I personally do now as a trader, as an investor, as a veteran in the space, especially with technical analysis? What do I do? Day trades, I wouldn't place any day trades on this. Why? Because we're in no man's land, right? I'd have to wait for price to drop back down to 61.8 to make a move, or, well, that's all I would be waiting for, at least close to that level. Of course, if I didn't own, and this is the caveat, if I didn't own any OMI, I say this all the time, I would be buying. Why? Because this is still dirt cheap. You know, many people that believe in this project bought at all-time highs, right? Anywhere below the 1 cent area at the moment is still a beautiful entry, right, in the grand scheme of things. And as you guys can see quite clearly, we're trending to the upside as I predicted, right? So at the moment, if I've already got my bag full, I'm sitting on my hands and maybe paying close attention to price movement and price action. Now, when we go back to look at the percentage returns, as you can see, we're down 3.5% for the day. The last few days, we've been down, last 7 days, down 8.7%. Last 30 days, 16.2%. As you guys can see, overall, we're in profit, but we are seeing a slight pullback at the moment. What could change? We know that there isn't any real fundamental data that will change anything at the moment. I mean, even if they do announce a new partnership, which they did the other day, or they announce some kind of, I don't know, a new drop, we know that that's not going to have a significant impact on price. And we know this by back testing and looking back. These things do not have a significant impact on price. But one thing that does is, of course, exchange listings, important ones at least. Or, yeah, exchange listings is the main thing. Now, we know there won't be any new exchange listings until, of course, that full immutable X transition, which hopefully should be happening very, very soon. I mean, it's currently in the process, right? So we know that no real fundamental data will move the market at the moment. And I know some of you may be thinking, OMI burn. Well, we know from back testing that yet doesn't have any real significant impact on price either. But I'm still expecting a parabolic rally. And that leads on to my point. Those of you that have made it to this video, made it through this point in the video, I'm going to tell you whether OMI can hit 1 cent or not. Yes, OMI I do believe will hit 1 cent either before the end of the month or during the first 2 weeks of November, right? Now you're probably wondering, well, sounds good, but why? Number one, I'm expecting the overall market to increase significantly in value. The overall market cap of the cryptocurrency space, I'm expecting to grow and tremendously within the next few weeks. I'm also expecting most of the push to be, pushed by institutional players. I'm also expecting a lot of people that are now flooding into the ecosystem to start buying up coins before the end of the year. And this is, of course, just to position themselves, for next year. Not only that, it'll be FOMO, right? People are going to want to chase the growth. They're going to want to chase the moves, which will also increase OMI's price. And as you can see, in real time, OMI is going to the upside, right? So let's see, 1 cent either before the end of the month or first 2 weeks of November. I want to say the first week, but I just say this is an imminent thing that's due to happen, which is why I'm saying either before the end of the month, depending on overall cryptocurrency space, and of course, first 2 weeks of November. So we got that prediction out the way. But let's talk about OMI. People saying that the ECOMI founders don't care about OMI holders. This isn't true, guys. You have to remember the OMI team or the founder, Dan, all these guys can't directly, say, yes, we need OMI to go up in value. We need OMI to go down, or to start getting upset if OMI, goes down to 1/4%, or get elated if OMI goes beyond a certain price, right? The reason why is because this is unprofessional, right? For actual, people that are, real invested will see that as a cause for concern. As much as a certain side of me would love to see that, but the veteran trading side, investor side, I'm glad they're focused on the project. They're focused on the core fundamentals that will drive long-term growth of this project. That's what we need to see. We don't need to see founders, getting ecstatic or crying over day-to-day price action. And that's one thing I like about Charles Hoskinson, right? He said he couldn't give a crap about day-to-day price action of Cardano. We want the same mentality with the founders of OMI. We want them focusing on the project. We want to ensure that this ECOMI has strong fundamental data so the project we can hold over the long term. Guys, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, right? Even though, so far it is looking like that, right? But anyway, seriously, we don't want these guys focusing purely on OMI. We want them to focus on the project. If the project wins, so does OMI. Guys, remember, if the project wins, and this is very important, if ECOMI can start to grab more of a share of the overall cryptocurrency space, the NFT space, do you know what that means? That means OMI will grow. The value will be priced into the market. That's all that's happening here, guys. People are seeing value in the project, so they're voting with their money. They're voting by betting on OMI. And that's what's happening here. And that's why I want to introduce, so those of you that have made it this far in the video, it shows you want to learn more. You want to take things to the next level. And that's why I'm saying to you guys, invest in your education, especially if you want to do this long term. I suggest you either join Crypto Crew Premium now, get that end of year price prediction. Do that right now, guys. Don't be cheap, especially if you own a nice bag of OMI. Guys, this is, it's almost like a contingency plan, right? Get involved in the crypto crew community, or if you want to learn more about this price action, how to read charts, how am I predicting these predictions so accurately, and that's one thing that we all can't deny. If we look back and back test these videos, you can see the high accuracy, not blowing smoke right up anyone's, making sure that we're giving nothing but value. Guys, join the greatest crypto community on this planet. With that being said, when others are fearful, be greedy. And when others are greedy, be fearful. With that being said, seize the day.